Hey guys, this is Shaft, and welcome to another Clanning Casting Crew production. This is going to be an awesome Zerg vs. Protoss for you guys today on Bel'Shir Vestige. Personally, one of the most classical maps, in my opinion, of the recent era. And we've got two of the most amazing players that you could ask for. Because here on the top left-hand side of the map, representing Team Root, it's our blue, Zergy McFerguson. He is Petraeus! And here on the bottom right-hand side of that very same map, hailing from Korea, where he has devastated team after team, individual after individual. He has made babies cry. It is the Korean Devastator, SK Telecom's Parting! He is known as being a tactical, strategic genius. A little bit weaker on execution than some of his previous Startail teammates, but definitely a monster in his own right. So, it's a Zerg vs. Protoss. Awesome, exciting matchup. Probably one of my favorites. It's definitely about nuance openers, about reading your opponent, about proper scouting, and all kinds of other cool stuff. Parting, definitely an experienced veteran. Will he be able to dominate this 17-year-old upstart? That's right, Petraeus was born June 25th, 1996 in New Zealand, but is hands down one of Root's most dedicated players. It could go either way, guys. Either absolutely way. Actually, that didn't make perfect sense, but that's okay as well. Either way, guys, I'm just super excited. We've got the Cybercore about to finish now. That will tell us what Parting is going for. Parting, of course, known for his Immortal Sentry timing attack. That is what basically every single StarCraftophile will know him for. And it's still a pretty viable option, even in today's meta. Like, the last 6 patches, I think, this has been a viable option. It's just one of those strategies like 4-Gate that have endured the test of time. But he could go anyway. He could open Phoenixes. He could do all kinds of things. Mostly this matchup is very understood. If one player does this, the other player does that, and so on and so forth. Just very, very understood. So it's going to come down almost exclusively to execution. Now we've got a Nexus on the way, 4.5 minutes here for Parting. Of course, that's pretty much a standard timing. Petraeus having opened the hatch first. He's getting the metabolic boost. He's got one worker on his gas, just in case, you know, he might need a Rotorn or, you know, some kind of gas bank, which that would help with. Especially, you know, huge number of Zealots getting warped in, say, around this time, actually. So it's great now that he's got the Zerglings in here. He can get a read on the gateway count. He even gets a free probe kill. But, you know, he saw that there's not a huge number of gateways just yet, so he knows he can make drones. He's going to be safe to do so. What he didn't see was that robotics facility. He saw the pylon, but he did not see the robo facility. And this makes me scared. It's only 6 minutes into the game. Colossi are not possible. This natural is barely even saturated, as this Overlord is going to reveal to Petraeus. Something's up. This is an Immortal Sentry timing, guys. Look. Look. Warp Gate, robo facility. No gateways. Sentries in production, 2 gateways. No forge. No upgrades. 3rd base. This will be the giant bullseye Parting will hone in on. Now he's sending in the Mothership Core, he's sending in a Zealot. This is mostly just going to be for harassment. He wants to force some units to be made. There's actually a Rotorn being made, so mission accomplished. Now, how many leads will be warped in to deal with this? Will Roaches be made? What's going to happen here? This is huge. Actually, he can't lose this Mothership Core. Okay, Queen's on the creep, so this Mothership Core will be allowed to escape now. But it took a lot of hull damage, and that's 90 HP that it will never regenerate again. Alright, so Ling's going to be poking in here. They're going to notice a lot of sentries here. There's no Mothership Core. So he has to be feeling a little bit wary. He's got the Overlord in here, but still no read. on the robo facility, he's not been able to see any gateways. There's nothing on this ledge. I'm surprised there's not actually an overload parked right here that's checking this ledge for gateways, but either way, there are no gateways to be found. And yeah, Petraeus is going to be wondering why there's no third with this small number of gateways. He has to start making some kind of anti-immortal composition. There's no Hydralisks. He's got a small number of Roach Hydras, but he's mostly focused on saturating this third. And that actually could get him killed. It's 8.5 minutes into the game. This is a 9.5 to 10 minute timing attack. Usually, we've got Zealots on the way, we've got Sentries, we've got Immortals. Basically, the Sentries protect against Roaches and Lings, forcing, peeling away the units. The Zealots will defend any Lings that do get in. Immortals, of course, a little bit weaker against Lings than they are against Roaches, as Roaches melt to their devastating attacks. So that's kind of, you know, what we're looking at. And on the back of some killer harassment, like we saw earlier, this could actually pretty much straight up kill Petraeus. Now we've got this pylon here. It's going to take about 15-20 more seconds for that to finish. But Parting doesn't care. He's actually going to go straight in and start attacking. So we will see exactly how this ends up for him. Take a look. We've got the Immortals, Force Fields, we've got Time Warps. There's basically every Protoss spell that is available right now. We've even got a Warp Prism chilling over here. Warp Ends, just nice classical Protoss play. And there's just not a lot here for the Zerg. He really should have been ready for this, just based on the things he was scouting. Unfortunately, his reactions were a little bit off here, and I think this may actually be a death blow. If nothing else, he is definitely going to lose his third. Look at the Sentries. The Sentry's now out of energy, but there's a lot of Immortals here, and there's Warp Prisms as well. Now we've got Zealots being warped, and this is huge. Only Lings and Roaches here to defend. There's too many Immortals for the Roaches to be viable. Too many Zealots for the Lings to be viable. All the Queens are dead. Nothing but drones. And Petraeus, no GG, decides to leave. Wow. Parting is a god of StarCraft. Going in for that harassment, delaying his opponent feeling a little bit behind, trying to cut some corners, trying to be a little bit greedy, trying to saturate that third base, all to no avail. Parting was able to deliver the killing blow like a master assassin. Guys, this is Shaft of the Clanny Casting crew. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please +1 this video. Please share it with your friends. Remember, every click counts, and don't forget to be awesome. Bye-bye.
신할 선수가 되는 거고요.
그렇죠.
멀티에 방해도 받지 않으면서 안전하게 해주고 있는 모습인데 맹독충의 스피드업이 되기 전에 즉 전방 위에서만 싸워야 되고 전방만 좀 제거하고